So as a government, we have got a very, very elaborate plan to revitalize and rejuvenate the performance of all sectors of the economy while leveraging on ICT. An integral component in our digital transformation agenda is digital skilling. We have been rolling out the digital skilling program and deployment of devices, starting with the TVETs. As we speak, we have managed to deploy devices in a total of 203 TVET institutions. We have also, over the past 1 year, managed to train 490,000 youth on digital skills. But our objective as government is not so much the digital skills itself, but the digital jobs. You are aware that we have been having a fundamental challenge of employment, not just in Kenya, but all over the world. So one avenue of sorting out the unemployment problem is through digital jobs. We have got a lot of opportunities on digital platforms which we can leverage on. So far, within the past 1 year alone, we have managed to create 139,000 digital jobs for our youth. But we want to go the full hog and ensure that this digital skilling program is cascaded downwards to the lowest level. That's why we are partnering with our members of parliament to set up digital hubs in each and every ward. We have already embarked on that process. So we are going to have a total of 1,450 digital hubs spread all over the country at the ward level. It is our proposition that we will then be able to train our youth right there at the grassroots level, but also connect them to global technological companies so that they can get digital jobs. So what is going to be the net effect of this? One, the youth will not have justification to move from the rural areas to town to look for non-existent white-collar jobs. We want to create the jobs right there in the village. So we'll be having our youth resident here in Bondo, Nyamira, but working for global technological companies based in America, Belgium, UK, Singapore, India, just to mention but a few hypothetical examples. That is going to be very transformational. It will be a game changer because we will have money circulating at the grassroots. Once these youth are trained and they earn and save, we estimate that they will move out of those hubs and set up their own hubs within the villages. So through the multiplier effect, we will have a critical mass of digital hubs within the villages, and we will not have idle youth moving up and about the market centers because of lack of gainful economic activities. While still in the same digital space, we have also embarked on a major program of rolling out fiber. Our target is to roll out 100,000 kilometers of fiber. We have been digging down the trenches to roll out fiber. Over the past 1 year, we have done 11,000 kilometers, thereabout, of fiber. But now we have re-engineered the model. As opposed to digging down the trenches and rolling out fiber there, which is time-consuming and also slightly expensive, we have re-engineered the model so that we leverage on the existing infrastructure of the Kenya Power and Lighting Company. The net effect is that anywhere and everywhere where there is a Kenya Power line, transmission line, electricity transmission line, in equal measure, we are going to have a fiber line. Anywhere where there is a transformer, an electricity transformer, we will be able to terminate a fiber line at that transformer. And in the closest market or any other institution in the environs, we will then be able also in equal measure to set up an internet Wi-Fi hotspot. But eventually or cumulatively, we will then be able to terminate the fiber at the meter. So in each and every household in this country, where there is power connectivity, in equal measure we will be able to have internet connectivity. So we will have fiber all the way to the household and internet in each and every household where there is already electricity. That is the proposition that we are having, and that's the direction that we are having. The rationale for engineering this model is that, one, if we roll out fiber, leveraging on the electricity transmission line, vandalism will be a thing of the past. Okay, that is one. Two, it is drastically cheaper. Rolling out fiber by digging trenches is costing us about 2.3 million shillings per kilometer. Using this new model in partnership with Kenya Power, we are going to utilize about 600,000 shillings per kilometer. So there will be an astronomical saving. Okay? And even the time span will be drastically reduced. Our proposition was that we are going to roll out the 100,000 kilometers of fiber in 5 years. Through this new arrangement, within the next 2 years, we shall have rolled out, in fact, surpassed the 100,000 kilometers of fiber. Within the space of internet, and you are aware that our destination, first point of call is the market to support our mothers and sisters who are domiciled at the bottom of the economic pyramid, undertaking itinerary trade in the market. Our estimation or target is to roll out internet hotspots in at least 25,000 entities. Through this new arrangement, we should be able to surpass that because, one, we have got 74,000 electricity transformers. If we roll out fiber to the 74,000 electricity transformers, we shall also have, in equal measure, managed to set up 74,000 internet Wi-Fi hotspots. E-learning is a major frontier. For your information, as at 30th October last year, His Excellency the President launched the Open University, which is domiciled at Konza. That is an e-learning platform. As we speak, we already have about 2,000 Kenyans who have registered for higher education, leveraging on the open platform, e-learning platform, university platform at Konza. This is going to give us fundamental benefits. One, education is going to become much cheaper in terms of cost. Two, inclusivity in education. We have got a critical mass of Kenyans today who have not been able to pursue higher education or university education for that matter because of cost. Today, while leveraging on technology and the platform that we have, e-learning platform that we have at Konza, the Open University, quite a number of Kenyans all over the place are managing to log into the Konza platform to pursue higher education. In fact, I was amazed last weekend when I came across a matatu tout who was waiting for passengers. But because he had 1 hour for his vehicle to get full, he logged into a class in the Open University. That is transformational. That clearly shows you that there are people who have not been pursuing higher education because of exclusivity. So we want to make education inclusive to everybody from wherever they are, leveraging on technological platforms. In the world of today, you no longer need to confine students to the four walls of a classroom to pursue education. They can pursue education from wherever they are. And that is why also proactively as government, we have embarked on a process and program of ensuring that Kenyans have access to cheap, smart-enabled telephones. Affordability of the telephone handsets, smart-enabled telephones, has been a challenge. In partnership with the telecommunication companies, we have already operationalized a local assembly plant which is already churning out into the market smart-enabled telephones going for a cost of $40 per unit. So we are no longer, in the not-too-distant future, going to have the justification for importing telephone handsets from Korea or China. We will have affordable telephones here in Kenya. Then again, another transformational thing, you are aware we are digitalizing government services. When we came into office, we only had 350 services available on the eCitizen platform. Today, as we speak, we have got a whopping 16,962 services, government services, which are already available on the eCitizen platform. So we will no longer have the justification of asking Kenyans to physically visit government offices to consume government services. Are we together? Because also in those government offices, we have been facing logistical bottlenecks, systematically put in place by public officers to frustrate the general public. We want a situation where now Kenyans will be able to consume government services from the comfort of wherever they are. It will be between you, your handset, the telephone handset, and the government, without intermediaries in between. Maneno ya kuitisha hongo kwa wananchi, hiyo tutazika katika kaburi la sahau, because you will not have the members of the public visiting those offices. That is the direction that we are going. We have to start from somewhere. For a start, we are dealing with people who can actually acquire the digital skills, but but also in equal measure get the digital jobs. Because one of our fundamental challenges is unemployment. But going the full hog, we are going to start this to enhance this digital literacy program to the lowest level, starting from primary school, then to secondary schools. We are already deploying these devices in quite a number of secondary schools, okay? But cumulatively or ultimately, we will ensure that all our students have got access to digital literacy.